Deuteronomy 26-30 wraps up Moses' final message with a call to remember, renew, and respond. These chapters are deeply emotional, a nation on the edge of the promised land, and a leader urging them to choose life with God. You shall take some of the first of all the fruit of the ground, and go to the place that the Lord your God will choose. Deuteronomy 26:2 Moses commands Israel to bring the first fruits of their harvest and present them with a declaration. A wandering Aramean was my father. Deuteronomy 26:5 This retells Israel's story, from Jacob to Egypt to freedom, and ends in joyful worship. They also give a tithe every third year to the Levites, foreigners, orphans, and widows. Worship begins with gratitude. Remembering what God has done should lead to joyful giving and generosity. Set up large stones and plaster them. Write on them all the words of this law. Deuteronomy 27:2-3 Moses commands the people to build a monument with God's law written on it as they enter the land. Half the tribes will stand on Mount Gerizim to bless, and the other half on Mount Ebal to curse. The chapter lists 12 curses, each followed by the people saying, Amen. These include curses on idolatry, dishonoring parents, injustice to the vulnerable, sexual sin, secret wrongdoing. Sin isn't just what's seen, it's what's hidden too. God calls for a community of integrity and accountability. If you faithfully obey, blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Deuteronomy 28:2-3 This chapter powerfully lays out the blessings for obedience, victory over enemies, prosperity in crops and family, God's favor and presence, but also curses for disobedience, defeat, disease, drought, loss of land, exile, and despair. The Lord will scatter you among all peoples. Deuteronomy 28:64 Obedience brings life. Rebellion brings devastation. God doesn't punish lightly, He warns so that we turn back. You are standing today, all of you, before the Lord your God. Deuteronomy 29:10 Moses calls every person, men, women, leaders, children, to renew their covenant with God. He warns against secret sin, idolatry, turning away from the Lord. If they break the covenant, they'll face exile, but even in exile, God will remember His people. Every generation must own the covenant. You can't ride on your parents' faith, you must choose God for yourself. I have set before you today life and good, death and evil. Deuteronomy 30:15 Moses ends with one of the most powerful invitations in the Bible. Choose life, that you and your offspring may live. Deuteronomy 30:19 God doesn't expect perfection, He asks for the heart. His command is not far away, it's very near, in your mouth and heart, so you can do it. God gives you a choice, life or death, blessing or curse. The right path starts with a heart that loves and trusts Him. Deuteronomy 26-30 brings everything together. Chapter 26, Respond to God's goodness with gratitude. Chapter 27-28, Understand the weight of obedience and the danger of rebellion. Chapter 29, Renew your commitment to God. Chapter 30, Choose life, because God is worth trusting. This isn't just Moses' final word, it's God's personal call to every heart. Choose life, that you may live.